Damn, I don't know what is wrong with me. I think this Red Bull's got me hyped. Red Bull giving me my fucking wings right now. I swear, this isn't even laced, like, at all. Like, I did not put vodka in this morning. Like, I'm not actually an alcoholic. Well, only at nighttime. What is up, guys? I wanted to do another My Week in Stories video, except this isn't really gonna be like a My Week in Stories. I don't know, my life's been really fucking boring lately, so like nothing's been happening, so I guess we'll just do like what interesting things have happened to me since the start of spring semester. It is 12:34 p.m. on Saturday, January 28th, otherwise known as the date of motherfucking Gasparilla! Gasparilla is this fun as fuck parade through Tampa on Bayshore Boulevard, which is the nice ass street with all the big ass fucking rich ass houses on like the lake or the ocean or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know, maybe it's Bayshore. I literally don't fucking know. I'm from Texas. Literally everyone in Tampa plus everyone in the fucking world basically that wants to get themselves to Tampa dresses like a motherfucking pirate like fucking Halloween in January and gets drunk as fuck on the street and everyone's throwing beads and like bitches flash their tits. Like, it's a fun fucking time. I went last year. I'm supposed to be there right fucking now with all of my best friends that are plastered on the street doing crazy shit that I'm missing out on. The FOMO is real for this one, guys. But Thursday, I woke up feeling pretty sick. By Thursday afternoon, I was actually sick, like with a fever and the chills. Was miserable all Thursday night, went to bed, woke up at 1 a.m., spent until 3:30 in the morning vomiting on and off. 4 times vomiting. I literally was puking so much, TMI, that I clogged my fucking toilet and had to start vomiting into my bathtub. I was literally kind of scared for myself. I was like, should I fucking call 911? Do I need an ambulance? Like, do I have the black fucking plague? Friday morning then, when I woke up from that hellstorm of a night, I obviously did not think I was going to be magically better by Saturday, being today, to be at an all-day, all-night festival of drunken debauchery. So Friday, which was yesterday, I feel like shit. I want to be sleeping, not walking on in a parade, and I definitely can't be binge drinking. Like, am I a fucking idiot? Absolutely not, I can't go. And also yesterday was the day they were driving to Tampa, so I still feel like shit. I'm like, how the fuck can I get in a car to drive to the city where the festival's happening? Like, I'm sick as stuff, like, it's not an option for me, I can't go. Wake up this morning today, being the day of Gasparilla, and I still have a swollen throat, but my fever is gone and I don't have a headache. So basically, I could walk around and feel perfectly fine. Like, a swollen throat is, like, basically a daily thing, am I right? So that's no heat. I could totally be there, but I'm just rationalizing with myself that, like, yesterday I was way too sick to be going to Tampa with the purpose of going to a binge drinking all day college shitstorm. Absolutely fucking not. But yeah, that just kind of fucking sucks. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna fucking film a video. Anyway, with that aside, and with that being what I should be doing right now, let me explain the most interesting things that have happened to me so far in my spring semester. First fucking thing. This is one of those things that's just like, ha ha ha, because it would only fucking happen to me. Like, y'all are all gonna be like, ooh, that would happen to Brighton. So, backstory, so this, ooh, that would happen to Brighton part makes sense. Like a little over a year ago, like September 2015. So yeah, kind of a while ago, September 2015. I was at the club drunk as fuck and grinding on some boy, which was very like risque of me because when you're in a sorority, you are not allowed to grind on boys. I mean, you can, but then someone somehow will fucking see you because there are eyes and ears everywhere. Then that girl in ABC that knows that XYZ sends a video of me grinding on that guy, sends it to her XYZ friend who isn't a cool XYZ, so she decides to tell 20 other XYZs in some XYZ group chat, group me, whatever the fuck bullshit where everyone shit talks and everything else, and then some goody piece of shit bitch that can't let me live a little and let me grind on a fucking boy tells on me so that I get in trouble for grinding on a boy. No, that absolutely did not happen to me. But shit like that happens all the time, which was why I said grinding on a boy was actually a risky move. I was grinding on this boy hot and heavy. Like, he for sure thought I wanted to fuck him because of how I was dancing on him, but I didn't. Like, I'm kind of a chicken shit about things like that. I've honest to God never in my life gone home with a boy from a bar because I am just too chicken shit. Like, I cannot have sex with you if I absolutely don't know you at all. Like, I just don't have the balls to do that. So I fucking knew, no, I'm not going home with this guy, even if he thinks I am, while like totally dropping it down on his trunk. I knew I wasn't gonna go home with him, so I grabbed my 2 girlfriends that I was with and kind of was like dancing over them now, away from him, like, okay, let's go. And then he kind of noticed that I was pulling away being with my friends, and then I think he kind of picked up on the fact like, oh, this girl isn't gonna come home with me if I just try and swoop her, so I'm gonna try and swoop all her friends, like take all her friends home so she feels more comfortable or whatever. So then he comes up to me and my friends and he's like, hey, do you girls want to come back with me to my frat house and like basically keep the party going there, whatever. And obviously it probably wasn't gonna be just us, there were gonna be other people, it was gonna be at a fucking frat house. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, we'll go. So all 3 of us went with him, and then this is how much of a fucking bitch I am. When we were walking to his frat house, we walked past another guy in his frat that I was really good friends with. Like, we basically intercepted one of his brothers, and I was like, oh my god, hey, and like we're really good friends. And then him, the one that I was good friends with, was like, hey Brighton, do you and your friends want to come back with me to like my apartment and like do stuff with all our friends, like our thing? And I was like, yeah. So then I basically ditched the guy from the club that I was grinding on to go back with him to his frat house, to go with one of his fucking frat brothers to his apartment instead, right in front of his face. And I just ditched him. Whoops, sorry. Anyway, during syllabus week a couple weeks ago, I get to my entrepreneurship class, first day of class, so excited, don't know anything, ready to learn. I sit down in the front row because there are limited seats left, and I'm just sitting there, and I kind of make a mental note to self that definitely the only seat left in class is the seat right next to me, and this class is full, and this is a small class, like 30 kids, so everyone definitely notices everyone else who's in the class, you know? Anyway, like 5 minutes late into class or something, this kid walks in and I look up at him and I'm like, that kind of looks like that frat guy that I grinded on and then ditched in September 2015. He comes and sits in the seat next to me because it's the only fucking open one, because this would happen to me, and I look right at him because I want to verify, and guess what? It fucking is, and for even more fucking verification, the teacher is like, oh, hello, sir, what is your name? And then frat guy literally says his first and last name out loud, and I'm like, ha 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 ha. Even if he doesn't really remember that incident in September 2015, he definitely knows who the fuck I am because we have been Facebook friends and follow each other on Instagram now since fucking September 2015. Ugh. Here's a little horror story from the past 3 weeks of my life. Last weekend, I went to Jacksonville from Friday at 5 p.m. until what was planned to be like Saturday at 4 p.m. So literally less than 24 hours. I go with my friend to Jacksonville. I leave my cat here because I think it's one night, like my roommates can watch the cat for one night. They don't even have to feed her. Her food bowl is full enough for a day. Her litter box is clean. They just have to literally make sure she stays inside of the apartment. Would you guess what happened? I get a phone call at 11 a.m. on Saturday, like 3 hours from when I'm supposed to just leave Jacksonville and come back home to Tallahassee and everything will be hunky-dory. I get a call from my roommates being like, we can't find Shuggy. Oh my god, the worst panic of my life set in. Like, I can only imagine this is how parents feel when they lose their fucking child in a mall or something, but obviously that is like so much fucking worse because that's your human fucking baby. Literally so panicky. We literally immediately dropped all our plans for the rest of the day in Jacksonville and went back to Tallahassee, 2.5 hour fucking drive immediately so I could go home and look for my fucking cat. Literally scared to death. I'm like, if she got outside, she's done for. I live right on the corner of a busy as fuck road where cars go 45 miles per fucking hour. Like, the cat would be fucking hit. People have seen cats get hit on that fucking road. I'm freaking the fuck out. We get back. I'm looking everywhere in the house thinking maybe she's hiding because she knows I'm not home for the weekend. I'm freaking the fuck out. Can't find her anywhere. I have some fucking tracker on my goddamn phone that's literally supposed to track her and show me her like GPS coordinates fucking location, and it's not working. It just says searching, searching, searching. Oh my god, this is it. Like, she got hit by a car. Her tracker got fucked up in the wheel. Like, this isn't, she's fucking dead. Run outside just screaming, bawling my eyes out. Someone who saw me acting this erratically and crying this hard would probably think I just gotten a phone call saying that someone in my family had died. Like, this is my fucking everything. Like, if you guys know how much I fucking love this cat, like, this cat is literally my emotional support animal. Like, this cat is my fucking world. Screaming her name, screaming her name, screaming her name, and then I hear a faint little meow. I just see her crawling out of this pile of rubble in the back of one of my neighbor's garages, and she's like, meow, and I'm like, baby! Like, end of my fucking life. And now she's going everywhere with me, anywhere, always, for the rest of fucking time. This is a kind of interesting tidbit because I never go home with guys, and guys don't ever really try to swoop me. Like, I don't know, guys hit on me a lot and like offer to buy me drinks and stuff because I look like a really fucking good when I get all made up and dressed up to go the fuck out. But at the end of the day, it's not that often that a guy is literally actively trying to like take me home with him, because I'm also always with a big group of girls, and like what guy is gonna go after like a girl in a group? I don't fucking know. I don't know. But it's a rarity for me to like legitimately have someone attempt to swoop me. And on Tuesday night we went out pretty spontaneously because why the fuck not? The club we wanted to go to was way too packed, like ridiculously packed. Like what the fuck? FSU needs to build some more fucking bars or something because the overcrowding is getting ridiculous. We just hopped on over to another bar next door that was way more laid back and had like no one there. While we were in the bar, my two friends that I was with noticed some guys that they knew from their hometown. So they were like, oh, girls from our hometown, come sit with us, ladies. I was really drunk, so I was really social and I just didn't care. So we go over, sit with the guys. I sit down next to this one boy who looked just like Jimmy Steve from Shameless. If you don't watch Shameless, you're doing Netflix wrong. I'm like, this guy's pretty cute, but like really pretty cute, and I do not like pretty boys. Like I don't care if you have amazing eyelashes or like the perfect scrubble or whatever, but you just look so perfect. Like I don't like that. I don't like the perfect pretty look. I just don't. I'm so gross all the time. Like if you date me, I'm gonna look like this like all the fucking time. So if you're like so pretty just with your natural no makeup ass boy face, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? So he was really pretty, which isn't really my thing, but he was really nice, he was talking to me, whatever, and he just made it really clear right away that he definitely wanted to like hang out after we all left the bar. No, this is awful. And TBH had like a really feminine voice, which is fine because I know other guys that have like kind of feminine voices and like for their look and for their personality, like it fits them, but this guy was so pretty mixed with his feminine voice. Talking to this guy drunk reminds me of talking to like a gay best friend, and I do not think I can be attracted to someone that I'm viewing in my head right now wasted as some like cool gay guy. I'm a straight girl, so I like straight guys. So I just wasn't about it. So at one point I was just sitting there eating this huge fucking pretzel, like not giving a fuck, not trying to attract him, literally sitting there talking to me, like sipping his drink, and I have this huge fucking pretzel, like literally this big. It's an $11 pretzel, okay? Dang. Like, like dipping it in queso, like, do you want any of this? It's really so good. Literally being disgusting, and he's like, haha, like you're really into that pretzel, like kind of like being like, you're kind of being gross, why are you doing that? And I was like, because I'm trying to get you away from me, bitch. And then he was still being pretty persistent. Like he definitely thought I was really pretty, like I could tell by how he kept looking at me and like telling me that he thought I was pretty. So at one point I just got up and walked to the other side of the table to go stand by my girlfriend, like, haha, okay, physically removing myself from your peripheral because you're not really getting it that I don't like you. Even if I had really liked him, the most I would have done would have been like exchange numbers. Like I do not go home with guys. And then this guy literally had the gumption to get up himself and walk to the side of the table by me and my now girlfriend to stand right by me and be like, hey, like, what are you doing? With his weird feminine voice. No. And I was like, girls, can we like go home now? Because it was my roommates. They were like, sure, let's go. And then we literally just walked out of the bar, walked home, left. Bye. Boy, bye. So yeah, that's like some interesting things that have happened to me so far in the semester. I guess not really, whatever. I just wanted to film something. I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to check me out on social media. I'll put the usernames to my Instagram and my Snapchat down below. If you'd like advice over anything, because believe it or not, I do give some pretty great advice. If you go check out any of my videos, I'll start with hashtag AWB, advice with Bright. I'll put the email down below that you can send submissions to. Bye guys.